Hey folks, it's Mike with Retro RV Recon. Angel and I usually do campground videos, but today we're going to do something different. We had a limb fall in the back of this camper right here. It's been repaired, but we had a limb fall in the back of the camper, and we want to share with you the process we went through to have the whole thing repaired. We found some extra things wrong, and we went ahead and took care of that too. So let's take a look at that limb damage. All right, here we are. We just showed up at North Toledo Bend, and you see this? Fell on our camper. Doggone it. And it took that dude right there out. I put a big dent on top. Looks like we're gonna go see Kent Mitchell. See what kind of damages it did on the inside too. Anyway, there's a little bit of footage here. Yep, there it is. We haven't been here 10 minutes. Anyway. It's a nice spot. It's a nice spot to have a limb trashed down on your camper. Alright, there it is one more time. Probably need that for insurance purposes. So as you can see, there's a little bit of damage done. So what we did is we talked to the park. First of all, we were at North Toledo Bend State Park, and we reached out to the state park the day it happened. They were great. We wanted to make sure there wasn't anything we were missing, what kind of protocol we had to go through. And really what it came down to is we needed to reach out to our insurance company, which we did. We made a claim. We took the camper home, and then we made a phone call to Kent Mitchell RV Repair. So Angel and I took the camper over there, and we talked to Mark, and Mark had a few things to talk about, as far as the procedure for them fixing the camper with filing an insurance claim. With Mark, we're looking at the camper, and he's going to run through everything they found because we want to fix the branch damage. And Mark told me he found a little bit of roof damage that we need to address too.
All right. So if you climb this ladder right here, and you'll feel on this back corner right here, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
How's it look, baby?
It feels like a mattress. It's soft. That's not good.
So the problem we're going to run into here is when we go to replace this metal from the tree damage, there's nothing to attach everything to because it's all soft up there. So that's an issue that has to be addressed before we can complete the metal repair.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, we're going to want to do it right.
Sure.
Do it right or do it over, right?
Right.
And then all of this is going to be handled?
Yes, sir. We got everything from here up. It's going to be brand new. Got new decals.
Oh, good.
New camera, new lights.
All right.
New metal. Of course,
okay.
The metal, of course, y'all know is no longer available. So we had to have it special made. There's a company out of California that made it for us.
It's Sunset?
Sunset Park is the company that bought out Riverside. The company we got the metal from is called Hemet Valley RV.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Is that someplace that anybody can call or just?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, they're open to the public. They sell to anybody that calls them.
Well, I'll try to find that link, and we can put it on in the description. So on the roof, Mark's gonna have to yank down my turnabout. And he's gonna put the real self-leveling stuff up on there, which I'm glad. I'm really glad. But because of the wood damage, we're gonna ask Mark to put treated plywood. We know it's a little bit heavier, but we're probably talking at the most 50 pounds heavier than what it is right now.
Yeah.
And the reason why you don't usually do that?
Weight reasons. These campers are built to certain specifications, and you only have so much weight that you can put in them before you exceed the gross vehicle weight rating. Typically, it's anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 pounds. So when we replace this with treated plywood, it's going to add 50 to 100 pounds less that you can actually carry with you before you exceed that grade.
And we're light travelers, so that's not a big deal. Angel and I usually put a lot of the stuff in the back of the truck.
Yeah, and the truck is more than capable.
Sure.
Absolutely.
So, okay.
All right, so Hang on and we'll show you what the roof looks like torn apart. Everything was going well, and then Mark gave us a call about a day or so after having it. They had a problem, and he wanted to show us what the problem was. Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah, y'all have our retro right there. I think Mark's expecting us.
Okay, give me just a sec.
Oh, y'all, look at this.
Man, they done yanked that top off already.
That's where the limb hit. Look. All right.
Yep.
So you can see we got started on it. We got the roof stripped down, everything taken off the roof. We got the metal taken off. Of course, the way this is designed, you have to start from the bottom, right? So we had to take everything off, and there's no point putting it back on until we get the roof done and we got something to attach it to. So that's going to be the next step. We're fixing to start peeling the roof. And
We can hang around and see that.
sure, absolutely.
Think, babe.
It's pretty wild. How they did it, how they I've never seen the camper like this.
It's interesting to see how they build them.
Yeah.
You got to remember they're building them for weight reduction,
Right.
right? They want to make these things as light as possible. So that's why you see aluminum framing.
Yeah.
You see OSB instead of actual plywood. It's a lot lighter that way.
Wow. And you had to take
There's one right there already.
Just to see what it
Did-
looks like on top.
Yeah, let me take that camera with me. So we can, oh my God, it together.
You can go ahead and grab that rubber and kind of pull it back a little bit
This one right here.
right there. And then at the back corner back there, it should be loose for the most part.
Oh my gosh.
You can go ahead and flip it back.
Look at that. That's what happens when you don't do inspections. Man. That's all rotten. It's all rotten.
Show it to our viewers.
Look at this.
Make sure you get marks there.
Mark's over there pulling this membrane off. All that dark stuff is rotten wood. 1, 2,
So if that limb had not fallen,
Three.
we would have no clue.
correct. If the limb hadn't fallen on the camper, we would have never seen any of this. We would be camping this weekend or something. It looks like every piece of plywood on here has got to be replaced. All right, let me come on down so I can gather my thoughts. It's pretty bad, baby. So, first one to ask you, is the whole top membrane going to be replaced?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We're going to pull that whole membrane off, and then we're going to replace any rotten decking, see if we see any more bad stuff in there. If there's wet insulation or bad insulation, we'll take that out, put new insulation in, clean it up real good, and then we'll put new decking up on top of it. Then we will overlay that with a luan to give us a smooth surface, and then put a new membrane on it.
Are we going to replace all of the roof or just where it's bad?
Just whatever's rotten.
Okay.
Just whatever's rotten.
And is there any way to know what caused that leak that ruined the roof?
Most of the time, it's neglect is what causes
Okay.
it. It's not inspecting your roof regularly.
Okay.
I tell everyone, get yourself a 30, 60, 90-day maintenance schedule. 30 days is something you do every day. You walk around the camper and you're looking at the little marker lights.
Yeah.
You're looking at your attachment points and here and anything around that. You do this every day. You're already down here. So if you see anything, take care of it. Clear silicone, white silicone. It's not a difficult thing to do. At 60 days, we want to get a ladder and we want to look at the things that we can't see from down here, right? So we're going to be looking at the tops of our windows, the tops of our doors, our camera attachment points, our marker lights, just looking at it, just eyeballing it. If you see something, take care of it. At 90 days, we want to get on the roof and we want to inspect the roof really well, and of course just go all the way down to the bottom. So you're still following that 30, 60, 90 day schedule. Most of the time you will catch any issues. You never know when you might have a low hanging limb somewhere and you knock something off and you don't know it.
Yeah.
You know, and if you don't look, it's a year later, now you got a big rotten roof, right? So if we catch it every 60 to 90 days, hey, I got a problem up here. Let me fix that before we get into this situation right here.
So as you can see, it was pretty bad. I was pretty surprised, and well, it was pretty bad. You saw that. Oh, we seem to think that there's a really good possibility the leak came from somewhere right around the air conditioner area. It was horrible. And I see it in my head, and probably will never unsee it as long as we have this camper. He said he found a couple of bad spots right there too.
Just the whole entire roof.
The whole entire roof. We're getting the whole entire new roof.
We're getting a whole entire new roof.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to. It's bad in too many places. Hang on, it's coming. Yes. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I won't go home feeling so depressed as a horrible RV owner. Hey, let me have that camera, baby.
It's still rolling. Once you have it covered, video turn it off and get some shots.
All of that. And then we found this right here. So it looks to me every sheet of plywood up here has got to go.
And we're getting the pressure treated.
Man.
We'll put pressure treated up there.
Check your roofs, check your roofs. So looking at that, I feel like I have failed miserably with maintaining the top of my camper.
I don't think you failed. I think it's a lack of education. You know, you have to know about these things. They require maintenance all the time. You know,
Yep, they sure do.
I don't care if you wrap it in bubble wrap, put it in a cardboard box, put it in a sealed storage unit. When you come back to it, you still got maintenance to do. You know, there's no getting away from it.
Yep. I sometimes feel like I'm out here looking around the side, checking the tires. I think of the thing that everybody's most concerned about. And I just, don't even think about the roof. It's like, well, I don't see any water dripping. We're good to go.
Yeah, you have to keep up with it. You have to keep up with it.
Well, another thing that I know would help is we bought this camper without a cover. We didn't have a place to put it. It was in the driveway. It's been outside, exposed to the sun and the elements the whole time we've had it. When hopefully by the time we're done with this repair, it's going to go home and get back into a nice covered area that we're having built for it.
That's a really good thing to do, is to put it under cover, but you still have to make sure you do your maintenance on it. 30, 60, 90 days, I tell everybody.
I'll be more willing to do maintenance on it if it's undercover, not in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, man, well, it's in good hands, so y'all go hook us up.
Yes, sir. And we're going to get it taken care of for you.
Excellent. But anyway, Mark took care of us. Went ahead and had the whole top of the camper replaced. And while we were at it, Angel and I thought, well, this is an opportune time to add a new air conditioner to it. But anyway, just so you know, that the insurance claim was only for the damage that the branch did. None of the roof rot was insurance claim. It was all, we had to come out of pocket for that. And that's a lot of money. And if I have to say anything to anybody, take care of your roof, because it's a lot of money to have it fixed. But in the end, Kent Mitchell really did a great job. They took care of us, they took care of the roof, and we feel really good out here camping in it right now. So as you're about to see, Mark's going to show you what they did when they did the repair. They kind of show you a couple of things here and there, items that they replaced and how they sealed it up. And we're also going to show you the air conditioner, the new air conditioner in place. And so now we're pretty happy about everything, the install. We have a new quiet air conditioner, so Angel and I are both really excited about that. And we'll just, see what we have right here. We're here to check out the camper, and Mark's going to show us what they've done.
All right, we're getting real close to being finished here. We got a couple more things we need to tighten up on it. But I wanted y'all to come by and take a look. Let's make sure we're all on the same page and everybody's happy. And if that's the case, as soon as we finish up, we'll get it washed and be ready to go.
Awesome. Let's go check it out.
All right.
So just
Okay. So of course we knew about the tree damage on the back. So we got all new metal up here from, like we talked about before, from right here up is all new metal. We did reuse the old stuff. We didn't want y'all to have to redo your sticker there.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
For that.
Got the camera replaced.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Yep, that is a wireless camera. So all you'll do is plug it into your truck, turn on your headlights, and boom, the picture will pop up on your screen.
I love it.
You can use it as a backup camera. You can use it as a rear view mirror.
I love it.
It is adjustable, so if it's too high or too low, just reach up there and just adjust it wherever you want.
Thank you.
Oh, that's gonna be nice.
All right.
I like the new sticker.
Yeah, it's a little different, but that's what's available.
I like it.
Looks
I like
sharp. I like it too.
But we got all new marker lights across there. They are slightly different than the old ones. That's why we replaced all but them. Instead of just doing
Yeah.
one, we
I
went
can't
ahead and
tell. It
replaced
looks
them all.
good to me.
All right, and if you want to climb up the ladder and take a look at the roof, we got
Absolutely.
everything sealed up there. We did replace that rear vent
Okay.
that was kind of busted up and looked
Okay.
kind of nasty.
Oh,
So
thank
we
you.
put a
One
new-
over the bathroom?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll take that.
all the plumbing vents, a refrigerator vent. The only thing that we did not replace was that front fantastic vent lid.
Okay.
We'll have to order that, and it would take about 2 weeks to come in.
Okay.
And
Oh yeah.
I know there was some concern about a part there.
we got it.
Okay,
It's
good.
already in.
Yay.
AC's inside running right now.
Oh,
So
I'm so excited. So excited.
Oh, they did real nice. Look at that good seal. Very, very pleased. Looks really good, Mark.
if y'all want to step inside and look at the inside, you can see that new sealing assembly.
After you.
It does have a remote control, so you're no more having to stand up and actually turn it on or off by the control.
It's like barely making a sound.
I like that. Oh, look, it's
also,
got the vents.
This is an 18,000 BTU air conditioner, which is about 5,000 BTU more than you had, pretty close to that.
Yeah.
So you should be able to hang sides of beef in this camper once it gets going, and it'll be nice and cool in here.
The main thing is you won't have to get up and turn it off during the night.
Yep, the
right?
remote is on the counter right there.
Look at that.
What's the brand on this one?
It's a Furion. This is a Furion Chill Cube.
Furion Chill Cube.
Yep.
Y'all have the face for the other one?
It's outside.
Okay.
I mean, you want to keep it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to work with this air conditioner, so,
Right,
but it
right.
will work with the other one.
Right, and I brought it over to our son. We gave it to him.
Yeah.
And he's got a utility camper. He's going to put a little utility trailer. He's going to put it on.
Okay.
He's excited
Full
about
work
that.
side.
And I know there was a concern about this door,
Yep.
so we got this door
It doesn't stick anymore.
tightened up pretty
Right.
good.
So
Of course,
glad-
we put a new vent there in the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm so
'Cause
glad
that
I
was a
like
little-
that.
That one was a little busted up.
Put the light on. Look at that.
Nice.
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm
Yeah.
loving it, man.
Very nice.
Awesome. I'm very pleased. I'm ready to go camping now.
So here is your monitor for your camera system.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got a new camera.
So basically all you're going to do, of course, there's a power cord for it in here. It's got the little antennas on it, and this will sit in your truck. And when you plug it in, turn on your headlights, the picture will pop up.
That's so cool.
So the camera is powered off of the headlights, so it will not come on unless your headlights are on.
Okay, awesome.
Very cool.
That's
We
great.
replaced the tongue jack on it, so it now has an electric tongue jack.
Let's go look at that.
Awesome. Yeah, let's go eyeball that real quick. All these little extras. All right, look at that.
Tell us all about that.
All right, so light switch. It's not very bright, but it will keep you from busting your kneecap every time you walk by in the dark. And then this raises it up. That lowers it down.
That's it.
There is a handle right here, so in case you lose power for some reason, you can still manually get it on and off the truck.
Okay, awesome.
Nice.
And like I said, we still have a few things to tighten up on it. Like we need to reseal this side. As you can see over here, we did this side. So you can see the before and after
Yeah.
on the seal issues on it.
Stripping.
We did replace all of the screw cover molding on it as well. Of course, y'all saw that before.
Excellent, man. I'm so glad we brought it in to get all this stuff done.
It's
I'm not
almost a
glad-
brand new camper.
Yeah, I'm not glad we had to redo the camper, but I'm glad we found the roof. But I'm glad we found found the problem,
Sure,
it
absolutely.
was a mess. It was
Yep.
a mess.
If you
Oh
had
my
let
gosh.
that go, that would have been really, really bad.
Well,
The
maybe
rubber
not
would
that
have,
bad, but
the rubber would have eventually peeled up on it. And if you drive down the interstate and you notice sometimes you'll see these campers that's got these big bubbles on the top. And that's what's happening is that rubber is letting go and the air pressure is pulling it up, creating a big bubble.
yep.
You know, and
I
that would have
saw-
happened here eventually.
I saw a Class A doing that a couple days ago on the interstate. Got a big old bubble in the front.
Yep. And that's exactly what's happening is that rubber is starting to let go, the adhesive is letting go. It's getting air up underneath it somehow, and like blowing a bubble of a bubble gum.
Let's go back in for a few more minutes. I have a couple of questions. And
Okay.
So yeah, that one's a lot quieter, isn't it?
It is quite a bit quieter, and it's actually going to work a whole lot better for you because it's about 4,500 BTUs more than your original AC that was on here.
Good, good.
So in this little bitty camper, you'll be able to hang sides of beef in here.
Good.
It'll be nice and cold.
Good, right, baby?
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the wood replacement, all that. So the damage from the limb has been handled. We saw that, and the unexpected damage was the roof, the condition of the roof. So you put four brand new sheets of treated plywood.
That's correct.
4
plus probably a little piece of wood.
We actually put the roof is actually about 17 feet of material, so we put 4 plus a little piece up there of treated plywood. It's 5/8 plywood. And then we put a layer of 1/4-inch Luan on top of that to give us a smooth surface for the rubber to adhere to.
Okay.
Treated plywood is not the smoothest surface. You can
Right,
go to your hardware store and look at the treated plywood, and it's not very smooth.
Right.
So,
and I requested the treated plywood
Yeah.
on the roof, even though it does add a few more pounds to it. But
normally we use regular plywood, but in your case you requested it, so that's what we put up there.
good deal. And
So-
y'all put the new vent up there, and
Now we did have to replace some insulation up there. There was some wet insulation, so we took all that wet stuff out. We dried it out and we treated it with Moldex, and then we put fresh insulation back in. All of the rafters in this thing are all aluminum, so you don't have to worry about them rotting away on you. You know,
Good.
and that was a good thing. That was a saving grace of this, because as bad as that roof was, had that been wooden rafters up
it'd
there,
been a mess.
they would have been a bunch of rotten rafters.
Oh, my goodness,
Luckily, it did not affect any of the ceiling panels. They got a little wet, but we were able to dry that out. They're not rotten. They're not soft. They're not bubbling or peeling.
Good.
So I think we're okay leaving them alone.
So did the any of that the damage up there affect any of the sidewalls, the paneling, or anything?
It did
like
not.
that?
It was localized to one area, which was basically right here behind this air conditioner. So basically from this wall over to about here, there was a good bit of staining, but the wood did not get rotten. I mean, we dried it out. We treated it with the Moldex so no mold comes back.
Okay, good.
And when we put the insulation and then close it in with the roof decking, it's going to be just fine.
Okay, good.
Is it safe to assume it was probably the air conditioner that caused all the damage?
I don't think it's so much the air conditioner. I think there was probably a pinhole in the rubber up there somewhere, and it's one of those little things that you could search for a week and never find it.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure there was probably a little pinhole. It could have been from a hailstorm. It could have been from a pine cone. It could have been from any number of things.
Could have been from anything.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's one of those things that you'll never ever see unless you get up there on a regular basis and you're familiar with every little bump, crack, nook, and cranny up there. And then you go see something, hey, that wasn't there before. And then we can look a little closer and we'll find the hole at that point.
And once again, for our viewers, how often should they be getting up to check the roofs of their
I recommend every 90 days.
90.
Or even more often if you can handle it. 90 days. I mean, even if you wrap it in cardboard box, wrap it in bubble wrap, store it in a shed somewhere, still inspect your roof every 90 days. It's just a preventative maintenance measure that costs you nothing.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, 'cause this is going to be a big, huge repair.
Yeah.
Cost-wise, I think. So.
And I do plan on bringing it over once a year to have you guys inspect it.
Sure, absolutely.
We don't camp in the summertime, so I think our last trip it's like May or whenever we go, we'll do that. Let y'all have it for a few weeks.
Absolutely. But when it comes to an extended warranty, the most important thing is before you sign on the dotted line and hand over a bunch of money for extended warranty, read the fine print. Know what they're going to cover and what they're not going to cover before you ever sign that paper. And that's the best way to cover yourself. You know, some of them will cover electronics like radios and TVs.
Right.
Some of them won't. You know, so it's all into the policy and who wrote it and what their exclusions are. So read the fine print before you sign on the dotted line.
We found out that this damage back here was covered, no problem, right?
The tree damage?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was insurance.
That was
not
insurance.
warranty.
Oh, okay.
That was
Never mind.
insurance,
Yep.
not warranty.
Now your tongue jack and the wheel bearings, well, the wheel bearings not themselves, but if you would have brake issues or axle issues or something like that, your extended
That's
warranty would
warranty.
cover that.
Okay.
The electric tongue jack on the front, that's covered by your extended warranty. Your microwave, your stove, your refrigerator, your water heater, your furnace, the air conditioner, that's all covered under your extended warranty policy.
Good.
What they do not cover is cosmetics, you know, the way things
Seat
look,
covers.
such as the seat covers. That's right.
Yeah, because that could be lack of maintenance,
Neglect.
care. Yeah, neglect is where.
Yep. And you know, this is a really, really common issue in the RV industry right now is furniture peeling.
Yeah.
We see units that are less than a year old that are coming here that are look just like this. And it's because of the quality of the materials that the manufacturers use to build this stuff with.
They build it as cheap as they can.
That's exactly right. We have a company that we use to recover our seats. They're not cheap at all. They're really expensive, but they use high quality materials. And when you have a seat cover redone, you don't have to worry about it peeling. It will never peel.
We'll probably get that information from you soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need them recovered.
But,
all right.
All right, Mark.
So we got
Thank you,
it.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think we got
Now
it.
we just
So this is our first camping trip since we got the camper back, and it's really nice. The air conditioner is really nice. We don't have to get up in the middle of the night to turn this thing on and off. The one we had, you had to do that. The fan appeared to be wide open or it was shut off. This one here, you can set a thermostat on it, and it's nice and quiet all night long, very comfortable, and the water drains properly off the camper. Thank you, Mark. We're not sponsored by Camp Mitchell. We're not sponsored by anybody, but we do appreciate the good work they do. We appreciate the honesty and the quality of work that Camp Mitchell does. So we're going to take our camper to them whenever we have an issue. I know for a fact I'm not the only one. Angel and I aren't the only ones that feel this way. I actually have a coworker that feels the same way about Camp Mitchell RV. So if you have any problems, give them a call. They'll take care of you. You know, Mark just calls it like it is. He's going to tell you what kind of a problem you have, and he's going to tell you what it needs to be fixed. So to close this up, I want to make sure we thank Camp Mitchell. I want to thank Mark and the service department, and I want to thank Mr. James. Mr. James actually sold us this camper at that same place, which is kind of why we know everybody. But thank you very much. Appreciate y'all work. And really, I think, you know, let me just show you up here. It's all nice and clear. These are new panels. We got a new sticker. We have a new air conditioner. We have a few other new things that they handled for us while we were in the shop already. So good to go. Good to go. And keep on watching. Happy trails. Happy camping.
So we're back where? Where are we?
We're at Camp Mitchell Service Department. We bought it, and a branch fell on the camper when we were camping up in Louisiana. Smashed in that spot up there, knocked out the camera support, and it dented it right here too.
Yeah.
Took out a light, and it made it really dirty too. Got the camper so dirty.
That limb had a lot of dirt on it, though.
It did. It just fell all over the camper.
Plus, it was in the middle of a storm, so then there's that.
I mean, and it made these black streaks. So
Yeah.
I hope they can fix it.